Hello, welcome back. Welcome to my kitchen. Come in, sit down, and let me cook for you. I'm Tom, the Sunday Dinner Chef. Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the kitchen. Today is another collaboration, and this is Fusion Foods, okay, from around the world. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be doing an Irish and Italian pub grub dish. There's going to be two components to this. It's going to be very easy, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking boxty, and I'm going to make that's an Irish potato pancake, and also, but I'm going to add sausage to it. So it'll be a combination. Also, I'm going to be making Italian potato skins. I'm going to make this dish for you. You're going to love it. Okay, the components are baked potatoes. They're already baked. I'm going to use some garlic, some mini bell peppers, a nice red onion, some crushed tomatoes, a little ricotta cheese, and also some mozzarella cheese. A little bit of olive oil. And what I'm going to be adding to this mixture here is some hot sausage. Okay, I'm going to speed this up a little bit here. Now, dicing up the vegetables, the onion, peppers, and garlic. And then I'm going to be scooping out the skins from the leftover baked potatoes. Now, this was a process we used to do back in the day in the restaurant, because the restaurant itself closed at 11, but we had a bar, and the bar would stay open until 2. So this was what we called pub grub. And all different things I would come up with at the end of the night, whatever I had left over. So what we would normally do is I would take the potato skins, scoop them out. You gotta be real careful you don't break through. I would flatten them out, okay, put them in the deep fryer. Here I'm gonna pan fry them. Make them a little bit more tougher so you can pick them up like a pizza. And it's going to get sauce. I'm going to put some sausage on it and some mozzarella cheese. And there you go. So for $2.50 back in the day, that was pub grub. Okay, simple ingredients. Now I'm going to have them right there. It was from 2 potato skins. We did 4 altogether. Actually, 2 potatoes. Scooped them out. Now I'm going to be putting in some Parmesan cheese into it. Give it that nice flavor. Also going to be adding some of my Mexican oregano. Great flavor. Got to try it. Got to use it. Also, I'm going to be putting in probably 2 big tablespoons of ricotta cheese. And what we're going to do is we're going to combine this mix together. Now, I'm going to be putting in the ground sausage into my pan. A little olive oil. I'm going to add into it a little bit. I just wanted to see how much fat was actually in this sausage. So I let it cook for a little bit, and then if it starts to dry up a little bit, I'll add some more olive oil. Then I'm going to be adding in the peppers, onions, and the garlic to this mix. So pretty self-explanatory with this one. Now, this boxty is mixed pretty well. Now the sausage is in there, all the components that we're going to need. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to make some small little patties with it and put it into the pan, and we're going to brown them up. In the restaurant, we would make trays of these, whether they go into the walk-in box or into the freezer. And for service, we'd bring them out, put them in the deep fryer, and send them out with the side dipping sauce. What I'm doing here at home is no egg, and I put in the ricotta cheese in there, and it held together really good. But the flavor is from the sausage, believe it or not, really good. Okay, the boxty is done sauteing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some cheese to it. Pub grub, the cheesier the better. We would take whatever I had throughout the service, throughout the night, and what I had left over, rather than trying to throw it out or whatever. Right? The whole idea was food cost. So what I would do is I would make these different little items and sell them cheap at the bar. We had music there in the evening, and the bar was open, like I said, till 2 a.m. So I kept the kitchen open because as long as people wanted something, it kept coming in. I would serve this kind of stuff. So these are going to go into the oven, and the mozzarella and the other Parmesan is going to melt over the top of it. And then I'm going to start with the potato skins. Now, I would make all different types of potato skins, leave them in a regular shell. This one here, I'm going to flatten. And what I mean by flattening is I'm going to put it into the pan, and I want to get both sides kind of crispy on it, because I am going to be making it into a pizza. This way, the crispier I make it, the more easier it is to pick up with your hands if you need to. Okay, they're going to go into a 350 oven, and just until the cheese melts. Potato skins are in the pan. Now, normally you would take these and put them into a deep fryer and get them nice and crunchy. But this way with the pan here, I'll be able to feel it a little bit better. So, yeah, it'll get there. So, what I want to do now is I want to, after I get them nice and browned up, I'll take them out. I will put them into a nice sheet pan. And then we're going to add the spices, the sauce, and the cheese to it. Okay, here's my Mexican oregano. Now, if you don't use this stuff, I really like it. I like it a lot. You can tell right off the bat, as soon as you open the jar, wow, what an aroma. Really smells good. So, what I'm doing here is I'm making a pizza, and it's very unconventional, out of potato skins. Different way of doing it. Normally, regular pizza's dough, cheese, and sauce, and whatever toppings you want on it. By the way, in that sauce right there, that is some of the leftover sausage that I had left over from making the bangers and the boxty. So, fusion, what is that? Well, Tex-Mex, think about that. Also, a Korean barbecue, or with Japanese, in a Japanese restaurant out here, especially out here in Las Vegas, there's a lot of fusion places, a lot of places that indulge in that. I like it. It's good. Mostly everybody does it, just like I'm doing here. This would be a late night, like after we close the restaurant. If people work till 11 or 12 at night, they would stop in, and they can get something halfway decent for a good price, and fill themselves up. Now, we would do soups, also. I did have a late night menu, but this stuff seemed to move a little bit faster. So the fusion is because I'm Irish, and my wife is Italian, and most of my friends back east, all Italian. All my friends were Italian, and they would come in and see what I was coming up with. So, yeah, good stuff. Now, putting the sausage on top with the peppers, onions, okay, and the garlic on there, and that's going to go into the oven at 350 until everything melts. Here's the kicker. I need a dipping sauce for the boxty and bangers. So I'm taking probably about half a cup of heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to be making a Parmesan dipping sauce. That's right. I'm going to add some parsley to it, a little bit of Parmesan, probably 2 or 3 tablespoons of Parmesan. Bring this up to a little bit of a roll. Stir it, okay, and that's going to go onto the plate, and that'll be for the bangers. Boxty and bangers, I should say. Okay, this is something here you got to stay with because it'll scorch, it'll burn, and just threw money out the window. So the whole idea is to get this nice and thick, creamy, so that you can pour it either onto the plate or into a little dish. Cut up the boxty and bangers and dip it in. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Really, really good. All right, we're getting ready to plate this. Enough's enough. Let's go. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to be putting the sauce onto the plate. And then what I'm going to do is I'll set out the boxty and bangers. And then I will set out the potato skin, Italian potato skin pizza. But that's a mouthful, huh? Well, come to the end of hashtag Fusion Food. Listen, go down into the description box, check out all the other collaborators, go over to their channels, like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, and tell them that Tom, Sunday Dinner Chef, sent you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really do appreciate it. Next Sunday, don't forget, check into the Sunday Dinner Chef. And please, everybody out there, be safe. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Catch you next week.